Well, welcome to the Liquid Sports Show. This is the Bet Slip.
Yeah, this Bet Slip segment. My name is Brian.
They call me Vincent. And not so sure if we should do a review of what happened this weekend because things were terrible.
We saw bad things.
But all in all, I think on Saturday we had two games.
Yep.
1-1 and I think 1-0. I think Sparta Bra, something like that.
On Sunday, crazy stuff. I mean, who would have imagined Everton to lose against Newcastle?
No, Newcastle to lose against Everton.
Oh, yeah.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
And on top of that, we anticipated Liverpool at least to get 2-1 win and
they drew.
Yes, on Monday, despite trying to play double chance and over 1.5, things didn't go well. I think it all results to we've been seeing games. We keep on narrowing down to leagues, and of course, conclusion is near. When you see the Champions League, of course, once they play on Saturday, then that's it. We could be getting less games, and like we say, we'll not be giving tips for the sake of we give them, because we also need you to win. We are not benefiting apart from maybe you giving us the subscription and like and viewership.
That's all we ask.
We need to take care of you. But we're gonna give it another try this weekend, of
and
course.
Especially after the Premier League is done and most European leagues are done, it's actually very difficult to find some good odds. But you know what? We got to go again. We have to keep trying, as you said. We have to try and grind something during this period. And we promise you, we're going to come up with amazing odds.
Absolutely.
So on Tuesday, I think we had a few teams that scored a lot of goals, but one team from Sweden, Superettan League, denied us another win on Tuesday.
Yeah, it hurts because that's your league.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what we have on Wednesday because we're shooting today, and also on Thursday to see how the week goes by.
All right. We should now dive in
Yep.
to the predictions. I have 4 games, 5 odds for the weekend.
Amazing.
And I have mixed markets, not over 2.5. The one where you used
Interesting.
So listen to this. Game number 1, it is from Turkey. This is the Super League. I have Fenerbahce, Istanbul taking on Konyaspor. That is straight win.
Straight win. Okay.
Yeah. Straight win for Fenerbahce, of course. Game number 2, this game is from Finland. And we call it the Veikkausliiga. So I have Haka taking on Vasan. Both teams to score.
Amazing.
1.58 odds.
This is a very unique bet.
Completely. Then this is your league. We call it Norway,
Eliteserien.
Norway League. This is the Division
1.
I have odds taking on Asen football. Over 2.5.
Insane.
1.54 odds. And the last game, this is from should be Belarus. Yes. Dynamo
Minsk
taking on Naftan.
Yeah.
This is over 2.5.
Over 2.5.
1.56 odds. Just 4 games, 5 odds.
It looks so good. I think it's interesting because you have, for once or for another time in your life, you have mixed these markets, and it looks like we have a variety of markets which can lead to something big. So 4 teams, 5 odds looks good. I'm not gonna even just go into the details of this bet slip. It looks already something that we can win from. So good luck.
Thank you.
On Sunday, we have also not so many teams, but teams from the Norway Eliteserien League and other leagues from across Europe, as we'll see. So we have SK Brann versus Kristiansand over 2.5 goals. I have Nissan versus Temperes Ilves. This is Finland. Yeah, Jakonen League. And then we have Tallinn Kalev versus Nomen Kalju. This is still also from Estonia. Yeah. And lastly, we have Molde versus Viking, which is from Norway Eliteserien League. And just like you, 4 teams, 5 odds. And that is our Sunday.
It looks like we have something in common because you did the analysis on your own and I did, and we came up with something similar.
Unbelievable.
From the selection, I think Finland, we've been seeing a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Anything you hear, Tallinn. goals. goals. And of course,
Yeah.
in Norway, Brann. We had, is it Brann or Molde?
Yeah, Brann. We have Brann.
Yes.
And then we also have Molde versus Kristiansand.
I-
Brann versus Kristiansand, Molde versus Viking.
I think this Sunday gonna end the season well. So we should
Let's see.
best of luck.
Yep.
On Monday, I have 2 games, 2 odds. Now it gets
Interesting. Like game of margin. So be
Yes.
careful.
right on Monday. 2 games. The first one, it's from this. I remember last time I told you a team called Yaps.
Yaps. This is still the
Finland.
yeah.
Yes, I have Lati taking on Yaps.
Yep.
Over 2.5,
Yep.
1.44
Yep.
odds. And game number 2, still from Finland, I have a team called, I know Martin will relate. We call it Vaskaila.
Vaskaila.
I'll tell you the meaning of Skyla. Taking on Yaz or
Yaz.
Jazz. That is over 2.5, 1.58 odds. A total of 2.2 something.
2.2 something.
Yeah.
Same. On Tuesday, 2 teams, 2 odds. And one is from Australia. So it's very early in the morning or at around midday. So you gotta be very careful when you're placing this one. Australia, Queensland Premier League. We have Southside Eagles versus Kapalaba. And I have over 2.5 goals on that one. And then later on in the day, we have from Finland, Ikonen League, Inter Tukutu versus Kups Academia. And I have over 2.5 goals as well. So a total of around 2.1, depending on which bookmaker you use. And that is our Tuesday bet.
Looks good, looks safe. On Wednesday, 2 games. The first match is from the UEFA Nations League semi-final, where Germany will be entertaining Portugal. And of course, I've given Germany a
Straight win.
Then game number 2 from Sweden. This is the Etan Nora. We have Stocksund taking on Nordin United over 2.5.
Amazing. On Thursday, same thing, because we also have another final being played on Thursday, which is the UEFA Nations semi-final game, Spain versus France, where it's a semi-final and a very tight game. But I'm going to go for both teams to score on this one. Lately, these 2 teams have been conceding goals. And we also have the FIFA World Cup Asian qualifying. And we have Qatar versus Iran over 1.5 goals. And then also we have Iraq versus Korea Republic over 1.5 goals. And then lastly, UAE versus Uzbekistan. UAE to win that game. So a total of around 3 odds because we have a number of teams on Thursday. So you're watching this and of course, you like this content. First of all, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. And of course, that is all we can ask from you during this period. And yeah, you can combine Saturday and Sunday, have 1 bet on it. And also combine Monday to Thursday, have another bet on it. And as usual, we will try to have another train bet. And I'm sure train bets work perfectly when there's not so many teams. Because
Yes.
you have
As you speak, let me just check.
yeah,
how
so
it
you'll have a few choices from the teams that you select. So it means that we're going to get very careful with the train bet. And when we have the train bet, this week's train bet, here is where you'll find that code. I don't know if you're ready to...
one of the biggest
review.
odds we had from Martin with the train bet. Actually, he had around 11 games and they had some good odds. One of the odds was Gonik Lesnar,
Yeah.
1.92 odds, and it won 3-1. It had over 2.5. Another win for Brighton, 1.69. But unfortunately, we had strange thing, the bigger odds won.
But the smaller
But
ones...
over 1.5, like Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, 1.21, they lost.
I don't know what Nottingham were doing in that game.
Manchester City and Göteborg. So like performance wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Then also Melbourne City and Western United 1-1 instead of we had over 2.5. So we can go straight to comments quick.
Yeah, if you have some comments, and before the comments, if anyone out there is watching us and has a strategy of how we can win a train bet, we welcome you to share your train bets in the comment section. Before you read these comments, these comments, share them, or even in our Telegram channel, you can always share and indicate the number of odds so that we can take a look, and we want to just help anyone out there to win big odds.
To make it easy, actually, because you are admins, we have several admins, like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
DM an admin. Hey, this is my bet. Share with the people.
Yep.
Tag me.
On Facebook, on TikTok,
Telegram,
anywhere. Just share, and we'll be able to see what you have as a train bet on your
We
side.
win together, of course. A quick one on the comment section. We have Kana Owidi.
Kana Owidi.
Kana Owidi saying, good job. We say thank you. Then we have Gravesio Banda.
The usual.
Another big weekend for Hustlers. Watching from Zambia.
Big up Grevazio.
I think we have just 5 comments. Saturday, I changed over 2.5 to over 1 and I won.
Congratulations.
Wow,
Big
this
up.
is Raban Rafael.
Congratulations, Raban.
Yes, congratulations. Then we have Ikojo Nathan, sorry. Good job guys. Naomba sana siku moja 10bet ikue. It's green.
We
All
will.
of it.
Promise. That's a promise. That's a promise. We're gonna do it.
Then the last one we have Eric Sospita.
Sospita.
I think I'm addicted with betting. I don't understand why you don't post every day.
Bro, please don't get addicted with betting. Betting is a game which you should do it very responsibly. Let not the urge of winning every day gets to you. Please do it responsibly. Stake as much as the low you can. Is it how do
We
they
say you stake the match you can afford to lose.
Yes, exactly, and play a number of times that you think is good for you as well. So because it's good for your health as well.
But
So,
see, for gamblers, this is where they treat it. Instead of I have a stake of 1,000 shillings and I'm winning 100,000, then one game I lose by a game. The pain is not the 1,000.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been there.
The
I've
pain
done
is
that.
100,000. So I think
It's actually painful to lose a big bet with just one goal or one team.
always take what you can afford to lose,
yeah.
and ensure you gamble responsibly.
Yeah, so keep the comments coming. Remember, as I mentioned, just hit a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't up to now. We appreciate you so much. That will be the end of us for this Bet Slip section. My name is Brian.
You call me Vincent.
And this is the Liquid Sports Show.